Welcome to an almost productive coffee break, the same bold flavor of our original podcast brew in a single shot. Perfect for those times when you need a quick marketing pick-me-up. I'm Shawn.
I'm Julie.
I'm Addie.
And I'm Ben.
And we are all marketing professionals at New Boston Creative Group in Manhattan, Kansas. A lot of the discourse on AI is how it will take all of our jobs and eventually enslave us all. And I agree, that is definitely going to happen. However, that doesn't mean we can't have some fun with AI in the time we have remaining. AI creative tools have exploded in all areas, so I thought it would be fun for us to work together and use a couple of these tools to create a song and cover art to go along with the song. But first, this episode of Almost Productive Coffee Break Edition is brought to you by the National Organization of Procrastinating Entrepreneurs. Start your own business someday. Maybe. Probably. So today, and I want to give a shout out to our colleague Ken, who introduced us to the either Suno or Sono AI to generate songs is really fantastic. And so I want to use that in order to generate the song. And then we can also be using ChatGPT to help write lyrics, use DALL-E or Midjourney to create the art. And first, what we probably need to do is figure out what should the song be for? Like what it is it about? Is it about the podcast? Is it about marketing? Is it about something completely off the wall? This is where AI could really come in handy because it doesn't have to be anything that is, that makes sense, really.
Yeah, we could go crazy, but I kind of think it would be fun to say, since we've done our human touch on the podcast, I think it would be kind of fun to see what AI comes up with.
So it's a song about the Almost Productive podcast.
Yes.
Okay.
I like it.
I was wondering, would we be able to give it kind of more of a genre kind of thing? Would it be like an anthem? Could it be a diss track about Almost Productive podcast? Something like that?
Yes. So you can let it know what style you want. So we could tell it, yes, we want it to be a jazz song, a hip hop song, a diss track. Yes. So
a hype song.
a hype song.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like either like a jock jam hype song or like old school hip hop diss track. Those are the two that pique my interest the most.
Yeah. When you said jock jam, that really spoke to me, I will say.
Same.
Okay.
We can save the old school hip hop diss track for a future episode.
Yeah.
Next time.
Yeah. So it's a hype song / jock jam about the podcast. Now, what is any particular like lyrical content we want to include?
Almost Productive, a podcast mostly about marketing, I feel like should be in there for SEO, of course.
Should our names or even Terry show up in this song?
Oh, Terry should be there too.
Terry.
All of the above. And Molly and Nick.
Yeah,
Yes.
producers Nick and Molly.
Yeah.
Maybe allusions to Molly jokes.
Yep. I like that.
Ooh, yeah.
Nick Noodles.
Nick Noodles.
Nick Noodles.
Yeah.
Maybe some whiteboard questions that could
questions.
be thrown, like that concept could be thrown in there. The would you rather questions. Basically just everything that our podcast talks about. Our
Right.
song can include.
All the main points that we have established so far. I
Yeah.
like.
Mhm.
Something about how we're still trying to figure out what marketing is.
I like that.
Yes, Ben.
Huh?
We are.
All of us, right?
All together.
All of us buddy.
Together.
You're all nodding so slowly.
Because we agree with you.
Perfect.
Awesome. Okay. So I feel like we've got the content of the song. We have the type of song. We have what the song is about. We'll have to come up with like the name of the song. And I don't know if that after we hear it, we come up with the name
Yeah.
or we try to think of it now.
Maybe it should be mostly productive because after we've heard this jam, we're going to be so inspired.
I like it. Mostly productive. And then if it can be one of those songs that like it has its title, but if like a key lyric from it becomes like the separate title, you know what I mean? Like it can have a subtitle.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of well, it's something, and then in the parentheses is "We Will Rock You," right? Like the song actually isn't called that; it's called something else.
Yes.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, like that.
Awesome. Okay, so we'll have our song, and to know, I don't think I said this up front, but basically what we'll do is I'll run this through, and then we'll include the song at the end of the podcast. So if you're hearing this now, wait, the song will be coming up very shortly. But first, I want to see what we can do for the cover art for the song. So I think it helped that we've got this Jock Jam inspired topic, but what imagery should be on the cover for this? Like, is there podcast microphones? Like, do we really hone in on
I'm
that imagery?
imagining like microphones or like computers and pencils and other things, like working out. Like these
Ooh.
elements of marketing
Oh, nice.
have turned into, yeah.
Gotcha.
They
So-
have human qualities. They're working out, pumping some iron.
I like that.
I kind of want some element of metal hair. Ooh.
Like you're really jamming out, like you're rocking out.
Yeah, like long, scraggly, layered hair that it's,
Sweatband.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, is it like 80s hair metal?
Yeah.
Is that sort of the
Yes.
vibe then?
Yeah.
You can throw some glam rock
Yep.
in there
Mm-hmm.
just for me. That one's just for me.
Just for Ben. We'll do that.
I like the idea of it. I guess we can leave it up to the AI itself, but like there being an audience of some sort. So we're either in a stadium or like a hall. They can still be like working out and doing a lot of things, but I like the idea of it being a performance as well.
No, that's fantastic. A lot of these sort of visual AI tools, they work so much better the more details you give them. So giving like the topic is great, but saying like also in a stadium with, harsh lighting or stadium lighting, glitter in the air, like all that stuff that just helps complete the picture for the AI. So all that stuff is fantastic.
Cool.
I really want to see podcast microphones with metal hair. I really do.
Yeah.
Working out for an audience.
Yeah, working out on
I cannot
stage.
be more excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this will be perfect. Well, I'm going to take all of these notes and then run them through the AI. And so we'll generate the song, we'll put it at the end, we'll do the cover art, we'll also link to that. If you have any AI creative tools that you like to use, leave one in the comments or send us an email. And thank you for listening to this coffee break. This is Shawn post podcast. I ended up using a specific GPT that specialized in generating lyrics, then input those lyrics into Sono AI, played around with different song genres to produce the masterpiece you are about to hear. I now present to you our AI theme song titled Mostly Productive, subtitle Taking It to the Top.
The journey never the same. Dive into Nick's Noodles, it's more than a game. Would you rather this or that? It's not about fame, we're tearing about fame. With Terry popping, every moment's a flame. Almost productive, where the beats never stop. From the highs of the market to the casual shop. With the fake sponsors that'll make your jaw drop. This is the hype and we're taking it to the top. Shawn brings the insight with a wisdom so keen. Julie's got the stories that you've never seen. Addie's laughter a treasure, always bright and serene. And Ben's the glue, making the team a machine. In a world full of noise, they get clarity. Discussing, laughing in full sincerity. Almost productive, a podcast community. Join the fun and rain.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Almost Productive. Before we go, we'd like to give a shout out to our producers Nick and Molly, who work behind the scenes to make this podcast possible. If you'd like to learn more about what we do at New Boston Creative Group, you can reach us at newbostoncreative.com. You can also follow us on social media at New Boston Creative on Instagram and New Boston Creative Group on Facebook and LinkedIn. If you like this episode, please like, follow, subscribe, leave a review, and share the podcast with your friends. And if you didn't like the show, feel free to recommend us to your enemies. Tune in next time for some more office shenanigans, thoughts on trending topics, and marketing adjacent insight. Until next time, we hope you have a productive day.